sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bears are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Young now to throw right away. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. On 2nd down, Young. Quickly to the outside and complete.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Bears. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down is Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Can't stop us, Oak. Can't stop us. Get out of here with the
Throwing is Young. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
from the gun here on third down. It's Young. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. First and 10. Now Young. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
London brought in motion. Young to throw on first down. That one brought in by James. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. To throw is Young. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, here's Young. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. To throw is Young. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1, What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. Up the middle they go. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Young to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. A second down throw for Young. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long. Pitts is the man in motion. Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17 and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Young. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Here's Young. He'll go right and find his running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On 2nd down, Young to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now Young. 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Here's Young. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. That will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's a designed run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. London brought in motion. On the bootleg, it's Young. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out to the goal line and in. Touchdown Bears. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Bears have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down is Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
To throw is Young. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Young to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Open man downfield, that's London. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 2nd down, Young. To the left side in the hands of London. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Young to throw on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's in! Touchdown, Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Reichard, good with the extra point. Now the Falcons have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and He's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On second down, they'll run. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Keep it rolling, boys. Keep it rolling.
To throw, Young. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. This is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Out of the shotgun, Young to the right. That's Pitts. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. They run over center with Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. London brought in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's the tight end, Pitts. Down the right sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game. And that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is hard. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up, and he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
On 1st down is Young. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Falcons. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with... .50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E.